Okay, first, I want to give our honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to make this video. Yahweh being the true name of the Most High. Shem means in the name of, which is the Paleo Hebrew tongue, right? And Yahweh Shai is the Most High's only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? Yahweh, Yah, the YA part, and Yah, and Yahweh, right? It means He, and Hawa means exist. So put it together, we say He exists, right? Shem, I already told you, right? Means in the name of, right? That's the Lashon Kadash, the holy tongue, right? That's our language, right? You see the picture right here, blacks are the people of the Bible, right? When it's really you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Latinos, there's 12 tribes total. I'm going to try to include that in here as well at the end of this video that I'm going to play for y'all. And Yahweh Shai, the Yah part means He, and Hawashai, right, means saves or delivers. So you can say He saves or He delivers, right? He's gonna deliver us from the hand of our enemies, right? You get precepts like Isaiah 63, right? He's coming back from Edom, right? And Edom's stronghold, right? Edom today is the white man, right? So their stronghold is America. And there's many prophecies of America being destroyed, right? You can get right, you get a little hint of it in Isaiah 34, right? Revelation 16 and 18, 21st chapter, right? You can get 2 Peter 3 and 10, right? You can get Jeremiah 50th chapter, right? But he's coming back. And what was it? Matthew 10 and 34. He come to not to send peace, but to send a sword, right? And we're waiting for that day. Every single day, we want that to come to pass. We need that to come to pass because this this place is fucking polluted, right? And the earth is defiled, right? So, and another amazing thing is that we're gonna receive spiritual powers, right? You get that in Jeremiah 16 and 16, right? And you can even apply Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter that I'm gonna put up on the screen, right? So it's gonna be an amazing thing, and we're gonna kill these 2/3 and these fucking Edomites, and Yahweh Shai is gonna set up that new kingdom here on earth, and we're gonna be ruling alongside them, right? So it's an amazing thing. But yeah, I'm gonna put the 12 tribes chart on the screen. I don't know if I said it before, because I recorded this before, but I said I would put the 12 tribes chart at the end of this video. But I'm gonna just put it right here on the screen right now. It should be there. And as a reminder, right, Judah, Levi, and Benjamin, they are the southern kingdom, right? Now Ephraim and on down, right, are the northern kingdom. Now sometimes in the scripture you get that it talks about in the New Testament. Well, in the New Testament it sometimes says Gentile or Greek, right? A lot of the time, those are talk about the northern kingdom Israelites. Okay, now, as I said before, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, they're the southern kingdom, but they're known as Judah, right? Manasseh and on down, Ephraim, Issachar, Asher, right? Naphtali, right? Those tribes are known as Israel, or the Greeks, or Gentiles, right? Because you get the book of 2 Maccabees 6 and 6. We wasn't allowed to call ourselves Jew, right? We adopted the tradition of the Greeks, right? That's in the book of Maccabees, which is the Apocrypha, which is the Old Testament. But yeah, here it is.
Glyden, an Egyptologist, who provided him with mummy heads and information about the racial significance of Egyptian tomb inscriptions. In Crania Egyptiaca, published in 1844, Morton pointed out that both cranial and archaeological evidence showed that the Egyptians were not Negroes. In 1840, Dr. Morton was trying to find out the racial origin of the so-called Negroes that were in America in slavery. So he got together with the Egyptologists, which supplied him with the mummy heads. And what he did was conduct an extensive research on the cranial remains of the heads in Egypt, in contrast to the cranial remains of the heads in America. And what he found out is that the Negroes that were in slavery were not Africans. He found out that the skulls were two totally different types of skulls. The Negro's head was longer than the Egyptian head. The physical characteristics from the outside look similar, with the thick lips and the broad nose. But once you start delving into the real characteristics, he found out that they were two totally different people, as abolitionists and colonizationists had maintained, and that in fact, blacks had been relegated to the same servile position in ancient Egypt as in modern America. But what Dr. Morton did discover is that the Negroes that were serving slavery in America served the same position and servitude in ancient Egypt. When they matched other skulls and other, you're the same exact people that God sent Moses to go redeem under the hand of Pharaoh. You're the same exact people. And when you read the Bible, you'll find out that slavery is a central theme in the Bible. It's a reoccurring theme with the Israelites. The Israelites cannot run away and get away from serving slavery. It continues to happen over and over, all the way up until today. You came out of Egypt as slaves, came down into the land of Israel. No sooner as you got there, then you had the Assyrians come, capture the land of Israel, and take you and make you slaves. In the 9th year of Hoshea, the king of Assyria took Samaria and carried Israel away into Assyria. You came out of the land of Assyria, went back to the land of Israel. Then the Babylonians came, which are the modern day Ethiopians, the Cushites, came to the land of Israel and made you slaves. So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies. And behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgression. You came out of the Babylonian captivity, went back to the land of Israel. Then the Persians came on down there, took the Israelites and made you slaves. For we were bondmen, yet our God hath not forsaken us in our bondage, but hath extended mercy unto us in the sight of the kings of Persia. You came back from the Persian Medo captivity, went back to the land of Israel, rebuilt the temple up. Then the Greeks came on down there, took you and made you slaves, to entreat them that they would take the yoke from them. For they saw that the kingdom of the Grecians did oppress Israel with servitude. After you came from the Greek captivity, you went back into the land of Israel, rebuilt the temple because the Greeks were sacrificing swine and pig on the altars. No sooner as you came back to the land of Israel, then the Romans came and had you during the time of Christ as slaves. It was so much slavery going on with the Israelites that Jeremiah himself had to ask, is Israel just put on earth just to be slaves? Is that your whole purpose? Just to be servitude to other nations?
And with that, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to make this video. Lord willing, you edified. Lord willing, see me next. And with that, I'm going to stay strong. Shalom, shalom.